10 California lawmakers are continuing their efforts to reimagine policing in the 21st century here in the Golden State. Right now, the legislature is taking up a number of bills that could bring a significant change in policies.
And this comes in the wake of a number of high-profile police killings across the nation and here in California. But will the changes be enough?
KRON 4's Jonathan McCall talked with the family of Oscar Grant about what it will take and why too much change could be driving police officers away.
Their names are known to billions across the globe, not for how they lived, but instead how they died, killed at the hands of police. In this age of technology, their final moments were all caught on camera. Each and every time a new name is added to the list,
my mind goes to how our society, the people in our society, still have the mentality that black and brown lives do not matter.
A painful part of Reverend Wanda Johnson's past comes back to life. Her son Oscar was killed by BART officer Johannes Meserly New Year's Day 2009 at the Fruitvale BART station. Meserly says that he was reaching for a taser when he killed Oscar, was convicted by a jury in 2010. Despite hundreds of police shootings since Oscar's here in the Bay Area, many of them caught on camera, Meserly remains the last Bay Area officer convicted.
I mean, there's already a problem with policing, and it has nothing to do with training. It has all to do with the culture of policing.
Grant's uncle, Cephas Johnson, also known as Uncle Bobby X, says that cell phone and body cam video may give folks a first-hand look behind the badge, but it hasn't always provided the justice that many families continue to seek, including his.
One, we have a lot of work still to do. Two, the killings has continued because of our failure to hold police officers accountable.
Is why he says the conviction of former Minneapolis officer Derek Chauvin matters for the murder of George Floyd. But he says the change that is needed doesn't stop with just police.
It's the police union, it's the district attorneys, even the judges. We have a system that fails at all levels.
The Johnsons have been on the front lines of trying to change police reform here in California. Slowly, changes are being made to hold California's law enforcement accountable. Right now, lawmakers are considering two bills that could change the landscape. SB 16 would require the release of police records. SB 299 would require compensation for victims involved in use of force incidents. This week, California Attorney General Rob Bonta announced that his office will now investigate police shootings of unarmed suspects.
I've heard firsthand the hurt and the pain that so many families and communities feel in the moments after these incidents.
Adding to that, in the last year, 2 Bay Area officers have been charged for their actions in deadly shootings.
They're fully aware of how the world has changed, and they internally know, hey, we need to meet those standards, and that's...
Sean Rundle with the California Police Officers Association says its members support reforms only when they're needed and don't jeopardize their safety or the public's. He says California law enforcement right now is suffering from reform fatigue, and it's beginning to take its toll.
They're just saying, you know what, I go out there every day and try to do my best, but if there's this constant need for change, and sometimes change that we don't necessarily agree with because we think it will jeopardize the safety, then sometimes they're saying, you know what, maybe this wasn't what I thought it was going to be. And
the Johnsons say that the wheels of justice often take time.
We knew then that all jurors were pro-police. But each year that passed, one or parts of a juror began to be a little skeptical of police actions because of the videos.
But believe that they're finally starting to move in the right direction, with a new generation of Grants now carrying the torch. Jonathan McCall, KRON 4 News.